do one of these. You need more monitors. I need a second monitor too, friend, but 4 monitors sounds a little excessive. Yeah, I'm gonna hope the changes that we made to the deck fare us a little better today. But I did go ahead and set everything else up, so we should be good to go on that front. Got the random key here. 3 round, a single clue. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, WoW will do it. Yeah, we ended up drawing Indebted with our weakness, which is unfortunate. But let's go ahead and draw our opening hand and see what we get here. Ooh, Lone Wolf and Cypher is nice to see. Let's mulligan this first. So we definitely don't want that. We're not going to have the resources to play Backstab. So part of me kind of wants to mulligan it. I'd like to find Leo if possible. Yes. Well, more accurately, restarting. I think we're going to mulligan this too. Yeah, and I'll mulligan the guts. Oh, hey, GP. So let's draw 3 new cards. Thank you so much for 8 months. Much appreciated, JP. Alright, well, let's see what our turn is like here. We could Cypher Resource Lone Wolf. It's not bad. And then we could investigate. I'd like to try to save investigating for when we get our Hawkeye folding camera online, but it's true. We'll have our first Twitch baby. It'll be so nice. I don't think that's a bad turn though. Let's do that. I'm gonna Cypher. I'm gonna gain a resource. I'm gonna play Lone Wolf. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to use Cypher. It would be 4 versus 4, and then we'd reasonably have to commit at least this, if not also this. We could also just wait until next turn. We'd go to 2 resources next turn. And we'd have another card in our hand. I think I'm gonna investigate. So 4 versus 4, we'll go to 6, 7. Alright, nice. That's a pass. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that clue and that key. And what did we get? We got the purple key again, okay. And off of our Eureka, we get Work a Hunch, Obfuscation, or Guts. Oh, and Matt's streaming too. As far as our decision goes, kind of want to take Obfuscation. Part of me also wants to take Guts just to kind of keep cycling through our deck. We'll have enough resources to play this next turn. Yeah, let's take this, just to be safe. Alright. And that's our turn, so we'll go to Upkeep. Alright, we draw our second Unexpected Courage. We're at a 2-1 Doom. And, of course, we draw Dreams of Relia right off the bat. Yeah, I changed, like, probably almost 10 cards out of the deck. This is annoying. We kind of need to get rid of this. Yeah, seriously. Let's at least move. Let's go down. All right, we find the bone-ridden pit, which is currently a 5 shroud because we control a single clue or a single key. And it has a fast action. No keys here, and you control the yellow key. You notice an odd joint socket near the skeleton's midsection that matches the shape of the key. 6 shroud is quite a bit. So we could go to 5 and test that. Or no, it'd be 4. I think we have to, though. Let's go 4 plus this. 6. 6 versus 3. Alright, that's enough to pass. And then let's play this and move, I guess. Well, we could draw. Yeah, let's draw. Yes. Ooh, that was a good draw, too. Okay. Yeah, I changed, like, 10 to 12 cards out of the deck, Penguins, so I figured it was kind of worth restarting at that point. I don't want to cipher, because we're at a currently 6 shroud location. So let's go to Upkeep. Ooh, we find Leo. Okay. Fortunately, I don't have enough resources to play him right now. Let's go to Mythos. Just want to make sure I shuffled this. Okay, I did. Gross. Well, we've got nothing to deal with that. Yeah, so we fail and take 2 horror. Okay. That's our turn. Let's start with Deep Knowledge. Let's draw 3 cards. Ooh, there's Working a Hunch. Wish we had cracked the case in our hand. That'd be sweet. Yeah, that's good news, Manson. Let's see. Alternatively, we could try to investigate with the cipher as a flashlight. We would go to, that would be currently at a 5, we'd go to a 3, and then we could commit icons. Alternatively, we could just do this as well. We also don't need this clue right away, so we could try to move elsewhere. Could work a hunch and just take it, but I think I'm gonna move. Let's go left. And we find a title pool. All right. Go ahead and put one of the keys face down here. 3 shroud and a single clue. I think I'm gonna hold off for now. Just in case we draw an enemy. So let's go to Upkeep. There's the Hawkeye folding camera, that's nice. And there's the enemy. Alright, so this engages us, we take a horror, and then we'll go to investigation phase here. Beginning of our turn, we'll gain a resource. So we could investigate for free with this. 4 to a 4. We could grab the clue for free, but then we'd be delaying another turn off of Leo. We could play the Hawkeye folding camera, cancel the attack, grab the clue for free. I'd like to get Leo down as soon as possible, because it helps with the backtracking later in the scenario. Let's see, if we play the Hawkeye folding camera, we can use this. It'd be a 4 to a 4 base, and then we'd have to commit icons. I think we're gonna do it though. Let's cancel an attack. Let's play camera. Let's then use Cypher to investigate our location. 4 to a 4. Let's commit Acquiring Mind and Eureka to go 4 up. We do not fail, so we don't take a horror. It's a -2. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab a clue. Whoops. Evade this. And we're also gonna grab this key as well. Oops. Is it counting that? Oh, it was, okay. So we find the yellow key. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so we play Hawkeye folding camera. First action. Cancel the attack. Use this for free. Do this. Let's trigger our Eureka. Ooh, there's a backstab. That's nice. There's also a crack the case as well. I'm not sure when this triggers. Do I get to gain resources? I mean, if I do, that's sweet. If not, I can save it for when we play this. And we can go to the boneyard. I think in any case I would take it. But can I play it now? Chat? Is that a thing I can do? Sweet, cool. And we buffed the Shroud. So that's 4 resources. Let's spend our money to get out Leo. Let's then move. And then second action, we'll go ahead and move. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, so that's our turn. That was a pretty productive turn. Trigger the camera. Okay, we did trigger all the things and do all the stuff. Upkeep. We'll draw our second crack the case. This young deep one will ready. And we'll go to Mythos phase. Yeah, we played a thing, canceled an attack, discovered a clue by investigating for free, evaded a thing for free, grabbed a bunch of resources, drew a card, grabbed a key, grabbed a clue. Yeah, it was a little much. All right, we should be at 4 doom, yes. And the deep one bowl. Forced, after it engages you, choose and discard a card from your hand. After an investigator defeats another deep one enemy at any location, you ready it and move it once towards that investigator's location. That's annoying. I wanted to get a bunch of money, but I guess now that I have Leo out, it doesn't really matter. So I guess we can afford to lose this. So I guess our plan now is we'll go ahead and we'll gain a resource. Let's play Working a Hunch. We'll grab this clue. We control the yellow key, so we can do this as well. But let's go ahead and also evade this with Trish. And then we'll go ahead and read flashback number 2. Yes. So we had a battle with a horrifying devil. And we remove a cultist from the bag. Very nice. All right, so we have 4 actions with our turn here. We have no cards in our hand. I'd like to see another deep knowledge at some point. Let's start with... I guess let's move. Well, let's advance first. Because I believe the amalgam spawns on you. Maybe we want to draw first before we advance. Because the amalgam will take our keys or attack us, right? Let's first action draw. Okay, we draw an obfuscation. It's not very helpful. Three actions left with our turn. Kind of want to draw again. We draw guts. Let's move. I think I'm gonna do it next turn. Just so we at least have some cards and some options in our hand. We know this thing's gonna move. We'll reveal this location, and then we'll get a bunch of the other locations put into play. So let's do that. Let's move here, and we find an underground river, which becomes partially flooded. 4 shroud, 2 clues, then it's worth a victory point. Alright, so enemy phase, this young deep one moves, and then upkeep, that guy readies. Our upkeep. Find our second lone wolf. And Mythos phase. 5 doom of 7. And another Dreams of Relia, gross. Alright, well, that's a little frustrating. We also forgot to trigger this. That should have 2 on it, yeah. Alright, well, let's go to our turn. Let's gain a resource. Yeah, we don't really have much to investigate with. In our hand currently. We're 5 currently to investigate. Let's draw a card first before we advance. And unfortunately, we find another Hawkeye folding camera. Let's advance still. So we're gonna go ahead and spend our clues. And advance. So we'll go ahead and spawn the amalgam at our location. Shuffle these. I believe all of these get shuffled. Right, so let's go there. Then we shuffle all these up, and then we put put locations from the top of the deck below, to the left, and to the right of each revealed location. Okay. So I'll do one there, one there, one there, one there. Alright, this spawns with us. Let's make sure we shuffle that. And we have 3 actions with our turn. By 2 or more. We're currently at a 4 to evade. Best we can be is 5. So I think I'm going to let him attack me. Let's evade. Alternatively, we could try to investigate. So hear me out here. TTS does not have something like that. That would be a neat little counter thing, though, to create. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard, honestly. But that's a good point. I generally just kind of remember by the number of resources on it. So we could investigate to 2 to a 5, cancel the attack, grab 2 clues and a victory point, evade and move. Could move. Let's see, if we move here, this doesn't hunt as well, which is nice. So we could move here. We'd put a location here and here. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's... Second action. Use the cipher as a normal doodad. A normal flashlight. 2 to a 5. We're going to obfuscate the attack of opportunity. And that's going to be 2 to a 5. Very nice. We'll use Trish to grab 2 clues. Let's evade. Whoops. Let's evade 2 to a 4, 2 to a 5. Okay, we'll pass there. And then last action. Let's move. Let's see. Got 2 locations here, 2 locations here. I'm gonna move down, just for the sake of keeping everything on the board. And we find the sealed exit. Alright, as an action, if an investigator with the sealed exit controls the green key, you can resign. After the sealed exit is revealed, it becomes fully flooded. Alright, well, there's our objective. Find the green key and get out. Let's go to enemy phase. Let's move him here. Yeah, let's move him here. Upkeep hill ready. Oh, and a blessing. Much appreciated, Manson. Alright, that was our turn. Let's go. We're in our upkeep. We draw a shortcut. It's actually a pretty nice draw at this point. And we still have another one in the deck, too. We're at 6 of 7 doom. And we draw a swarm of rats. We're 1 up on a punch. We can go 2 up on a punch. But I kind of want to save the obfuscation. Let's... Yeah, we don't even have any wild icons. We also know we need to get out of our location as well. Beginning of our turn, let's gain a resource. There's a lot of -2s in the bag. Especially now that the skulls are -3s. Part of me kind of wants to move first. So let's see, if I move here. If I move here, put a location here. There's nothing really to evade, I guess. Yeah, let's punch. I don't know. Part of me really wants to move and try to investigate. But we do also kind of need to just kill these rats. So we'll punch 1 to 2. Yeah, we fail, unfortunately. So that's a damage. That's what I was worried about. What do we have left for skills? We've drawn almost all of our skills, actually. 2, 4, 6. I think the only other skills in our deck are the guts, which is 1 in our hand. So... Jeez. We'd have to get lucky enough to pass on one of these tests, and I don't think that that's going to be reasonable at this point. So I think what we have to do now at this point is play shortcut. We find the second underground river. Okay. Not exactly helpful. And we can't even really reasonably investigate. We'd only be 1 up on an investigate. Yeah, this is kind of a shitty situation. Hello, Solar J. let's put the location here. It gives us a way to kind of go down and around. What I'm gonna do is guess we'll try to punch again. Well, should we investigate? Try to grab 2 clues and then punch? Because I think we can just tank the attack. So I'm gonna do that, I think. Let's investigate 5 to a 4. Ugh, gross. Okay. Let's punch. 2 to a 1. Oh my goodness. I almost think we should just commit this just to have another icon. Alright, let's go 3 to 1 this time. There we go. You die now, you swarm of rats. That took way too much effort. It's a little annoying. Let's move the amalgam here. This guy's gonna come here. Then let's go to Upkeep. And Deep Knowledge. It's a good draw. Alright, Mythos phase. Gonna advance. Increase the flood level of each location. Till the end of the game. Each time a location is revealed, increase its flood level. Oops. That should have been partially flooded to begin with. Alright. And another macabre memento. Let's commit guts and camera. That'll be 4, 5 to 3. Right, 1, 2, 3. 3, 5, 4, 5. Yep. Gross. And we take 2 horror and die. Otherwise, no, we have to lose Leo to not die. That's a pain. I feel like once you kill off Duke, like, the game is kind of over, so you might as well just die at that point. That's awful, so yeah. So we're on the brink of death. Alright, what's our turn looking like here? Guess what we should do is draw first. Well, we can play another Leo. We're definitely gonna have to play this other Leo. play the Leo, cancel the attack, get our action back. So we'll cancel the attack. We will get our action back. And 2 actions left with our turn. We need to move this turn. So what are we doing here? Are we... Can't really reasonably investigate. And we can't really evade either. I think what we do is I think we investigate. Take an attack. We're 5 versus 4. We could go to 6 versus 4. Yeah, the issue though is with Trish, like, there really isn't any weapons you can reasonably take unless you like fill your deck full of combat icons. We've also drawn both of these, and we've had to use multiple wild icons just to get rid of these, which is also a problem. This deck really needs like Streetwise or something. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even like really drawn that many enemies this game. We haven't died yet. We're investigating here. We're just debating on whether or not we want to commit this. I think we do. I think just because the test is too important to pass. And we have to move, so we have to evade this thing. So we're 2 up on an investigate. And we fail. Well, that's unfortunate. Now we would die. Because if we move, we take 5 damage, or would go up to 5. Go up to 7. We could also go for the investigate. Try to grab another victory point before we die. I really haven't, honestly. Like, I've only drawn the 2. Plus my weakness. Oh, I did draw the swarm of rats too, but... We drew 2 of these mementos. And then we drew 2 of these Dreams of Relie, which have been a pain to deal with. I mean, it doesn't feel like any more enemies than we usually draw. Just a couple of like unfortunate pulls, and there's like never enough skill icons. Yeah, if we move, we can potentially live, I think. If we stay here, we die. So I think we have to move. And we find an underwater cavern. So we're gonna go ahead and take 2 damage. And then enemy phase, this guy will move. This guy will move. This guy stays here. Alright, now we're at a 2 shroud location with a single clue. Enemy phase, this guy's gonna hit us. And then we'll go to Upkeep. Okay, we draw an I've got a plan. 1 Doom of 8. And we find an Undertow. Your location is unflooded, again search, otherwise put it into play into your threat area. After you move, take 2 damage. Into horror and discard it. Okay, that kills us. Discard a card from your hand to be able to test combat or agility 3 to fight the pull of the tides. If you succeed, discard it. Holy shit. Okay, well, so we have to use our card to get rid of this. Holy jeebus. We're at a 2 shroud location here. We can't take any more attacks of opportunity. Let's start with gaining a resource because it's the start of our turn. We'd have to hope we pass this, I guess. Four versus 3. That's a -3. That's a fail. Okay. Yeah, that's game. It's definitely game at this point. It's like super game. I guess we can try to evade. We could also just take the physical trauma here by doing anything else. Let's see, so if we try to evade and we actually pass by some miracle, we can't move because we don't have any cards in our hand. So we're definitely going to die to this. So is it better to just let the Shadow Agent kill us and take the physical trauma than take 2 trauma? And I think it is. So I guess we'll gain a resource and die. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. Yeah, yeesh. Well, that was a little rough. Got smacked around there a bit. I mean, that went better than our last run, honestly. We also got flashback 1 too, right? Yeah. So we do remember that meeting with Thomas Dawson as well. Yeah, scenario is brutal. I don't know how much a weapon would help. Because Cypher and Hawkeye folding camera are nice to have when you need to be able to... Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're nice when you need to be able to, like, counter and counter cards. Which is, I find, more often than not, like, we just kind of die to stupid stuff like that. Dreams of Relia just kind of kills us out of nowhere. I think at this point we can just recall everything else. Alright, that's there, that's there. We have 1 physical trauma. We did manage to earn... We got 1 up the Underground River and then the 2 from the memories. When do we actually spend the experience? Is it during the interlude or after the interlude? Or do you just proceed after the interlude before scenario 2? So we have 3 experience.